Hello everyone, this is Greenfire Sports here. On an audio, I would usually be making a video with gameplay. Unfortunately, my gaming mic, I have it and I set it up, except the microphone thing came apart. Like I have to just fix it again, and then I have to set the record box, and I'm still remembering and knowing how to do that. So this video, or this audio, I guess, is coming to you from my phone, not actually an actual video gameplay. Unless I decided to do gameplay later, I really don't know. So whatever I chose after I made this, I guess. But that's not what I'm talking about here. I wanted to come on here and just mention why I have been posting. Sorry about that. I've been posting some shorts about clips, and I have about jerseys. I think I posted one about Fortnite just for fun, and then I posted one about NHL and jerseys, and then I made a video. I'm still doing that series. I actually filmed part 2, and I'm just trying to get ready to edit it soon, and that's expected to come out at end of February or by March. And the series, I think that is going to hopefully come to an end soon, because I figured out how I can look at other stats and the seasons and stuff like that. Anyway, but my main focus I've been wanting to mention coming onto this is what I want to do for this channel. I'm trying to go for a different approach, because I had my original channel, Greenfire, and obviously it got removed by YouTube, and I am going to write an appeal very soon. And to be honest, I'm still kind of lost. For those who don't know, in August, when the Premier League season just started, actually the day Arsenal took on Liverpool at Anfield, a little bit before that, a couple hours before, my channel got deleted, and I was heartbroken. They said I did copyright, which I probably did, but not for the reasons I thought I did. Like, I posted YouTube shorts about goals and stuff like that, like usually penalties, and they never flagged it before until that one. They started flagging more, and I deleted them, but they just didn't care or whatever. So I never was making money. I always put not advertised, and I was really young when I started doing it, so I really did not know. So I'm willing for them to just remove all the videos and give them back to the channel, but yeah. But I'm coming on here because I want to tell you what's going on with this channel. I'm trying to do different things. Obviously, it says Greenfire Sports, not Greenfire. And I kind of want to do that. I did some IRL videos on Greenfire. I did I can't even remember. I filmed two baseball games. Yeah, two baseball games, one in Detroit and one in Cincinnati. I'm not even going to bother uploading again. So I want to do more of those, and I'm doing this challenge already where I'm taking players, DMing them on Instagram, and I like that idea, and I'm going to keep doing that. So that I'm going to continue to do. But the one thing I decided to do, and actually someone told me about this, and I actually was thinking about it, and I'm like, how could I bring this to life? I feel like that's the only problem. How can I bring this to life? And I was starting to think about it in the last couple of days recently, and I'm like, you know what? I honestly can do this. I should do this. For all you know, I want to do something in sports media, sports broadcasting when I get older. If that's baseball or if that's footy. And I was thinking about it, and I wear jerseys, soccer jerseys or football jerseys. And that's all I wear. Being real with you. I support Arsenal. So the only Premier League club I have is Arsenal. I have one Newcastle, but that's only because I went to Newcastle recently. I don't wear it out in public. So yeah, that's where I'm kind of at right now. And I'm going to, and you see my shorts where I have ranked kits. But I don't really go into depth, and I'm not really good. I'm good with public speaking sometimes, but on how to describe a lot of things, that's where I'm a little bit fuzzy, and I can't really get the right words out, which is why I'm a little bit hesitant on this. But I realize, it doesn't matter. And I'm actually looking forward to doing this. So, I'm announcing at 9:47 p.m. on this Wednesday of the 18th on a Wednesday of February 2026. I'm announcing that I'm going to be starting a pod. And I've done so many podcasts, but this one I'm going to be really doing hard. I'm going to really work hard on this one. It's going to be called The KIT Report. KIT Report. I'm going to start this podcast sometime in March. Sometime in March. I'm going to be doing a practice run this weekend, hopefully. Recording myself, doing a practice run. And I think that's just how it's going to go. I'm actually really excited for this. And my mom actually just walked in, so I paused it. And I explained it to her, and she was like, this is a good idea. And she said, it's kind of like Fun with Flags from Big Bang Theory. I'm like, yeah, exactly, that's what I'm going on. Because I sometimes imagine I want to do something like that, because I like flags, too. I like them a lot. So I was like, this is like my flag. And I think we're also going to do more than just ranking jerseys. We're going to talk about it's a podcast. It's going to be mainly about jerseys, and we're going to do it about logos and venues and predictions. We'll be making our predictions, and yeah, I don't know how, and this is something I'm really excited. I'm excited because this is going to be a frequent thing. I think I'm going to be filming episodes. I think I'm going to do it 3 times out of the 7 days a week. I think I want to do one day where it's predictions on some of the big games in the big leagues. One day where it's just about ranking jerseys, and we're going to rank other jerseys too as well, even on the episode or not, but fully focus on that. We might do like 2 or 3 jerseys, and I'll try to do the best I can to explain myself. And then we're going to have one where we just talk about after match days. Like I'm thinking like Sunday. So I'm thinking we do an episode on Thursday, Monday, or we can do Thursday, Friday, Monday. I'm thinking Thursday, Friday, like we can do Thursday is a ranking jersey day. Friday can be talking about all the upcoming games and my opinions, and then Mondays can be talking about everything. So I think this is what we're going to go at. I'm excited. For the beginning part, I will be frequent. I will say that, and then I'm going to kind of drop down, but I'm excited. And we're going to continue the FIFA content. I am going to let you know I'm probably going to be posting Fortnite and stuff like that, just because it's a simple video. Like, if that's where I'm at, like if I don't have like an idea or anything, I'm just going to post Fortnite because it's simple. It's just a couple gameplay, an idea, gameplay, post, and then get ready. So for now, we're going to start this, and I think I'm going to start the pod on I am going to start the pod on the 26th of February. 26th of February. I am going to be posting the pod, and our first episode is going to be explaining what we're going to do. And we're going to be ranking our first jerseys. And then I want to let you guys know, we are going to be making like those, we're going to mainly do a lot of focus on the Premier League. And I don't think I'm going to rank every Premier League hit now, only because it's at the very end of the season. Like, Arsenal just drew their Wolves today. I'm so mad about that. But I think I'm going to rank like the bigger teams are a little bit. I will rank logos as well. And then around August and stuff, when we have those league stuff again, we're going to do that. So I think that's what we're going to do. I think that this is a solid idea. It's a strong idea. It's a firm idea. I'm actually really looking forward to this. I am. And I think that this is something that we really need right now in our lives. Just take a minute and have a student tell you, about football because I'm telling you, I'm really educated. I went to London for the second time in 2025, one in April and one in October, to watch Arsenal for the first time ever with my dad. And we went to this pub, not during an Arsenal game or anything. It was like right before the West Ham game, like the night before the game. And we were with my sister, and she's from there. Hashtag Emily. Love you, Emily. There was these two, obviously, British guys, and one of them... Sorry, hold on, let me go back. There was this lady walking by, and she was wearing a Toronto Maple Leafs. And I'm from Toronto, but I don't like the Leafs. I like the Montreal Canadiens. And I saw it, and I'm like, whoa, Toronto Maple Leafs. You don't ever see that here. Go Habs, go. And she was like, yeah, I know, right? And she was like, are you from Toronto? I'm like, I am from Toronto. And my dad came in. She was like, wait, hold on, you're from Toronto? Because, again, when do you see a Leaf shirt in a British pub? Usually, like, never. Ever. And besides, there were these two... And anyway, she was telling us her story. I'm not going to repeat it. I can remember some parts, but not all of it. And anyway, and then there's these two guys, probably in their 40s, maybe early 50s. I would say 40s, maybe even 30s, to be real. And there was this guy with a, like kind of like a keychain, I would say, but not really like the thing that you like wear on your neck. I can't remember the name. It was Toronto Maple Leafs. And apparently, it was his dad. His dad is Canadian. He was from Saskatoon. And he asked his dad, when he was younger, what team he should cheer for. And he says, well, there's only one right team to cheer for, which is the Toronto Maple Leafs. So he goes to every Arsenal game, home and away, and he said, I think he goes to I think he said 3 or 4 hockey games a year, and he tries to do, I think he said 2 home and like 3 away, or 1 home and 3 away. He tries to do, which is hard, obviously, from the United Kingdom. That's a long time to be gone. But I think he tries to do it. He tries to do it when the Arsenal season is kind of dimmed down because he doesn't want to miss any game. He told me a crazy... He told me he has not missed an Arsenal game, and I think he said in over 15 years or something. So he obviously finds the calendar for the Leafs, and he tries to pinpoint when he wants to go or whatever. My guess is he probably does it during an international break. That's the easiest thing. But anyway, I know what I'm talking about. And I feel like I will not be as great when I'm on camera, because I know I'm on camera. So yeah, for now you're just going to hear my voice, I think. I think so, for now. I have my microphone. I'll figure some stuff out, trust me, and then we'll take it from there. I've already have the logo. The logo will be up soon. You'll see the jerseys I'm talking about. I'll put a picture up and the logos and stuff like that. But for now, I think this is a good idea. Anyway, first pod, 1 week from tomorrow, the 26th of February. We'll kind of do a 2-part. We'll do explaining what's going on. We'll do our first Premier League prediction. And we are going to do our first football review kits. I don't know what that is going to be. We will have an episode about the World Cup ones, though, but that will be around March or early April when all the other teams that I have confirmed get their kits in that have not already. We'll also rank, like, stadiums and stuff like that. Now, I wish I can experience more of these stuff, like going to stadiums. Unfortunately, I can't. I've been to 3 games in my life, which is still incredible for my age. I've been to a Pumas match in Mexico City. I've been to a Canada vs. Guadeloupe game in Toronto and the Gold Cup. And then I went to Arsenal recently when they took on Olympiacos on match week 2. But anyway, that is all we're going to do today. That's a lot of information. Thank you very much. New pod 1 week for tomorrow. Bye.